guys, since we can't have library together right now, I figured I would read a couple stories to you that you can watch from home, hopefully. So here's the first one. It's called Barn Party by Claire O'Brien. Chapter 1. Rooster does a mean thing. Make sure you put that poster up where everyone will see it, called the Chicken Sisters. Rooster hung it in an apple tree. Party tonight in the barn, all welcome, from the Chicken Sisters. Then he read it. Party tonight in the barn, all welcome, from the Chicken Sisters. Oh no, thought Rooster, all welcome? That means all those dirty, messy animals will be there. I like things neat and clean. They'll ruin it. Then Rooster did a mean thing. He crossed out all welcome and wrote, by invitation only. The animals gathered around to read the poster. By invitation only? Pig was puzzled. I'm sure we'll all be invited, said Duck. Yes, we're all friends here, said Goat. No one would have a party without inviting all the animals, said Cow. I better take a nap before the dancing begins, says Dog. Pig tried on her new ribbon. How do I look? She called to Rooster. It's for the party. She twirled around her pig pen to show off her lovely ribbon. Oh, I'm sorry, but you're not invited, said Rooster. Pig sank down in the mud. Plop. You're just too muddy, I'm afraid. It's a party for clean, neat animals, and he strutted off. Duck tried out her new bonnet. How do I look? Do I look nice? She called to Rooster. It's for the party. She paddled around her pond so that he could see her bonnet from all sides. Oh, I'm sorry, but you're not invited, said Rooster. Duck sunk down in the water. Glug. You're just too wet and drippy, I'm afraid. It's a party for clean, neat animals. And he strutted off again. He thought he was doing a great job. It will be a very neat party, he thought. Neat and clean. Chapter 2. Rooster does more mean things. Goat was trying on his new scarf. He had nibbled part of it away. I suppose that's for the party, said Rooster, leaning on the fence. Yes, Goat giggled. Do you like it? He wrapped it around and around his neck to show how long it was. It's very nice, said Rooster, but I'm afraid you're not invited. Poor Goat. His head drooped. Slump. You're just too scruffy, said Rooster, and you would nibble everyone's clothes. It's a party for clean, neat animals. And Rooster strutted off. Cow had a new set of teeth. I just got these in time for the party, she called to Rooster with a big toothy grin. Rooster thought Cow was the messiest animal of them all. He didn't like her dribbling mouth and her long swishy tail. He didn't like her big clumsy feet. He thought she needed a haircut. Oh, I'm sorry. You haven't been invited, he said, not feeling sorry at all. You're just too big and sloppy. It's a party for clean, neat animals. Cow was too upset to say anything. She slammed the shed door and went away to cry. Dog was dozing by the farmhouse. He opened one lazy eye. Then Rooster walked past. Rooster was afraid of Dog. Going to the party, Dog asked. Yes, I am, said Rooster, peeking out from behind a potted plant. But I'm afraid you're not invited. You would just fall asleep or scratch your fleas all the time. It's a party for clean, neat animals. Dog showed his whited teeth and growled at Rooster. Rooster ran away fast. Are you going to the party? The animals asked each other. Rooster says I'm too muddy, said Pig, brushing her ribbon. He says I'm too wet and drippy, said Duck, wringing out her bonnet. He says I'm too scruffy and I nibble everyone's clothes, said Goat, munching on a sock that had blown off the clothesline. He says I'm too big and sloppy, said Cow, washing her new teeth in a pail. We can have our own party, said Dog, in the middle of the really good scratch, without that mean old Rooster and those snooty Chicken Sisters. Great idea, agreed the others. So they put their heads together and planned their own party. Chapter 3. Rooster gets more than he expected. The Chicken Sisters were busy getting the barn ready. They hung decorations and swept the floor. They put out bales of hay to sit on and blew up balloons. Why hasn't anyone asked about the party? Wondered Sister Matilda. Maybe they're just too busy getting all dressed up, said Sister Harriet, smiling happily. Then they saw the poster. When they went to talk to the other animals right away, they found out what Rooster had done, and they were furious. It's time to teach that Rooster a lesson, said the Chicken Sisters. All the animals agreed to help. Rooster spent all afternoon getting ready. He took a bubble bath. He combed his feathers. He polished his beak. He clipped his claws, and he cleaned and put on his best bow tie. You look splendid, he said to himself. Neat and clean and magnificent. But the other animals were waiting for him in the barn. Pig gave him a pail of mud. Splat! Duck hosed him down. Squirt! Goat chewed on his bow tie. Rip! Cow kicked up some straw. It stuck. Dog dug up dust. Cough! Sputter! And the chicken sisters gave him some old eggs. Yuck! Well, now you have no friends at all, said the chicken sisters as they left. Rooster was all alone, and he looked terrible. He was the dirtiest, messiest animal of all, and he was miserable. In Cow's shed, the other animals had started their party. They were having a wonderful time. I'm very sorry. After a while, Rooster came in. A big tear rolled off his beak. I've been a silly, unfriendly rooster, he said, and I'm very sorry. You can join our party if you want, said Pig gently. Yes, please, said Rooster, if I'm not too dirty and messy. You're fine just the way you are, said the others. So they danced all night. Pig was muddy, Duck was wet, Goat was scruffy and ate Duck's bonnet. Cow was clumsy and her tail swished everywhere. Dog stopped to scratch its fleas every now and then, but no one minded. They all enjoyed themselves. Each animal was different, and they were all good friends. And Rooster made sure that everyone was up early the next morning to clean things up. Cock-a-doodle-doo! All right, guys. See you later.